So in today's video, we're going to talk about meditation. Okay guys, so I get a lot of people asking me, how do you meditate? Or I can't seem to clear my mind, or I have a lot going on around the house or things like that. And so they find it to be very difficult to meditate. And I used to also be one of those people where I would go, man, because my mind is just always racing, new ideas, things that I want to do, things I want to accomplish with my business, just always just, going. And so I would find it very difficult to meditate because everything I was hearing was like, you have to completely empty your mind. You have to empty out, just no thoughts. And so I'm like, I just can't do it. And so I would just give up. And so I definitely don't want you guys to do that, because if you can remember from all of my recent videos here, I keep saying meditate. And so I just want to show you guys just kind of like a real quick form of like how I meditate. I do have different areas around my house that I meditate in, both inside and outside. I actually find it to be just completely a joy when I discover a new area around the house or outside the house that I can meditate in. And so I definitely want to show you guys in this video one of the areas that I have found to be so peaceful when I meditate. And so I want to tell you guys that you don't, especially when you're starting off, you don't have to completely clear your mind, because it's going to be really difficult at first, right? When you're a beginner. So what I would advise is definitely first get in a quiet place. Even if you live with other people, that may just be as simple as like a corner in your bedroom, right? Make it your peaceful place, whether you just put a chair in that corner, maybe you just sit on a mat, you just sit on a pillow on the floor, maybe put a candle there. I do different areas that I meditate in. I have different things in, and we'll discuss those in other videos. But first of all, just get in a quiet place. Even if, say, you live with a lot of people and they're making a lot of noise around the home, put your earplugs in. Listen to meditation music. I found that to be very, very helpful, because whether it's meditation music or whether you find something in your home that you can listen to that kind of has a consistent, what I found works for me, if it has like a consistent like hum to it. For instance, I do a lot of meditation music, and I can just, because what happens is when you're struggling with trying to empty your mind and stop overthinking so that you can get in a calm, receptive place, if you get something that you can focus on, right? Maybe it's the sound that the fan is making, right? Sometimes if you really pay attention, sometimes it can make like a bit of a humming sound, right? Maybe it's the sound of your AC coming on, and it can have like a hum to it, right? The meditation music, like that. If you can get a hold of like even like one of these small fountains. I have a larger fountain in my gym where I also meditate, and the sound of that water, that trickling water, does it for me every time. It's like, because I then, instead of thinking about all these other thoughts, I start thinking and paying attention to the sound of the water, to the humming in the fan, to the meditation music, and I literally can just like go into a trance. So get in a quiet place, find that noise, find that sound rather, that is consistent and Not loud, but it's loud enough that you can focus in on it to take your mind off of the different things you may start thinking about, right? The next thing is breathing. Breathing is so important, you guys. I cannot stress this enough. Breathing, even if you're like feeling anxious about something, you worked up about something, you're angry about something, stop and just go. Even if you can't get to a quiet place, just close your eyes and just deep breath in. Exhale slowly. I breathe in deeply through my nose and I exhale slowly through my mouth. You guys, the exhale is very important. We have a tendency, it's like that kind of breathing. No, it's a deep, because it literally calms you down. And then again, you start focusing then on your breath, which will stop all of this, whatever you're anxious about, whatever you're angry about, whatever you're feeling disease about, right? You're feeling uncomfortable about. It'll just, like, it literally just kind of stops you, because now you're focusing on, am I taking a deep breath in and a slow. I usually do a slow exhale to like a 12 to 15 beats. And if you guys haven't tried this, you have to try this, because you may be thinking to yourself, yeah, I know how to take deep breaths in and out, but try to see if you can take a deep breath in, really fill up your lungs, hold it for a beat, and then see if you can mentally count to 12 and 15. Like, go that slow. And if you can do that, you're doing good, right? So the deep breathing is very important. And then I always go into, I open up my palms so that they're facing upward, which means I'm telling the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm in a receptive mode. I'm listening. I'm silent. I'm receiving what it is that I need to know. Any guidance, everything, right? Just being quiet. Especially when I'm outside, I love it, because I can hear the birds. I can hear the wind. I absolutely love it. As I mentioned to you guys before, I have to meditate at least, sometimes it's 3 times a day, but at the very minimum 2 times a day, in the morning and at night, every single day. And then when I'm in the receptive mode, you guys, I don't set a timer. I don't, I don't go into it, I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes. I'm going to meditate for 30 minutes. No. And I don't set timers. I just meditate, get in a receptive mode, and I just naturally feel for when I'm done. I'm done. Sometimes I can get so deep into the meditation that it feels like my body is doing something. It feels like my body is moving, but it feels like it's not in my control. It just feels like I'm so deep into the meditative state that sometimes it feels like I'm moving, like I'm communicating through like a wave or just an energy, right? That may not happen with you, but it almost always happens with me when I go into a deep meditative phase. And then after that time is up and I feel like I am done, I always do a namaste. Namaste. And thank the universe for whatever information I receive, whatever guidance I receive, whatever inspiration I received. Because oftentimes when I go into these meditations, you guys, I'm usually going, give me guidance, show me the way, make this thing become apparent to me, right? I say a lot of that before I start my meditation. If there's a decision that I need to make, I'll usually say, make it apparent which way I should go. Things like that. So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys an introduction of how I meditate. I didn't want to actually talk through the meditation because that's not usually what I do. So I wanted to just tell you guys first before I showed it to you what I'm doing. And you'll see it here in the next clip. But I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with this and show you guys just one of the areas that I meditate in. And you'll see in the video the steps that I just told you guys. And I hope that it helps you guys just start the process of beginning to include meditation into your daily routine. It's all about just getting it started, right? Just start doing it, and then eventually you'll become better and better at it, and it'll become just second nature to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the clip, and let's go ahead and take a look at how I meditate, and I'll see you guys on the next video.